introduce yourself.
This is محمد فواد افغانستان کمرشل اتاشی in Peshawar. And nowadays the Afghan transit trade is facing the challenge of sealing the borders, but fortunately recently, as per the letter which issued by the FBR of Pakistan, they have unsealed the borders for 3 days in a week. And it is a good opportunity for Afghan transit trade. In the same case, in this exceptional and critical situation, we request the government of Pakistan to allow the export of food items and other necessary items which we can help the Afghanistan people in a humanitarian base. In the same case, we are requested that at least for 1 day a week permit the export of Afghanistan that will take place into Pakistan, because we need to expand and promote the bilateral trade between Afghanistan and Pakistan. And nowadays, the demurrage and detention charges is another challenge and problem for Afghan transit trade, which more than 25 days the Afghan transit trade containers are stuck within Pakistan, and it's around about 10,000 containers that are stuck within Pakistan. And if the demurrage and detention charges doesn't waive off, it will be a big loss to Afghan traders and Pakistani traders too. But we request from the government of Pakistan that waive off or waiver of the demurrage and detention charges in a humanitarian measures that other nations and countries have taken these measures due to of this exceptional and critical issue and situation. As I mentioned, there are some problems and barriers we are facing in bilateral trade between Afghanistan and Pakistan. In the same case, there are some hurdles and barriers which our traders and Pakistani and Afghani traders are facing in transit trade between Pakistan and Afghanistan. We request from the both government, nowadays Afghanistan government is facilitating transit trade of Pakistan for 7 countries of Central Asia. We want from the governments to smooth the flow of transit trade through their lands and also facilitate the transit trade, in the same case bilateral trade. As we have seen that from last years, in the last years, the volume of bilateral trade between Afghanistan and Pakistan is decreasing due to of these barriers and hurdles which our traders are facing. The border closure and also the transportation system, in the same case the processing procedure in the borders is like a barrier, like a hurdle that our transporters and our traders are interested to substitute the route of the transit trade. And for promoting bilateral trade, we request that we should remove these barriers and hurdles from the bilateral trade between Afghanistan and Pakistan until we be the eyewitness of a huge volume of trade between the both brother and neighboring nation.
Many thanks.
Thanks.